Welcome back for another episode of Divinity Original Sin. We have drinks, we have snacks. We are ready to embark to another adventure. And this game is huge and we are about to get attacked. Wait for it. Wait for it. See, they just appear. Like, they just magically appear.
I can see the watchtowers! We're almost there!
Let's cover all exits. Nick, you go this way. Let's also do this.
Target acquired!
You target these fools. What do you mean target is blocked? I'm right next to them. What? Eh? Right there. Hello, darlings. Knockdown failed. Okay. Off to a bad start.
Away from me, fiend! Away!
Why is Mara under a cloud?
Save me! Oh, do save me!
I'll do my best. One frozen. And one blinded. This time I will try to keep them away from the couple and their animal. And if we keep them busy with pretty much people tanking, we should be okay. Like, for example, now Nick is getting the business. And Woolgraf, of course, because Woolgraf always, you know, tanks something.
I've been tainted!
What happened to Ken? Why didn't he attack? He's got low initiative, doesn't he? Oh, he's going for it. Not today, my boy. Let's get some buffs going. This guy is running away from Nick, and I don't appreciate that. I don't like what you're doing. Well, that exploded.
I'll make short work of this scam.
I'm going. He's really far away. I'll put my Spidey here.
See how fast she scuttles!
Better target, you say? This is my last two. I will save them for the next
me.
round.
Oh, do save me!
I just noticed you
Away
were
from
taking
me,
damage.
fiend! Away!
Oh, Mara. Oh, Mara. She will be poisoned for 2 turns, so maybe we want to heal her. There we go. She's all better now. Slow her. So I hate escort missions in every single game I play. I'm not a fan. And in this particular moment here, these bandits, thugs, or whatever the fuck they are, what are you? You're just a forest cutthroat. Okay, so in that case, they're just prioritizing the couple and the pet. And it sucks. It sucks that they do. Because I'm not getting any chance to attack otherwise. Okay, I can probably cripple that fool. Keep him away from the rest of us. Want to be able to see. Poisoned. Beautiful. And some weak. What happened to Nick? I think Nick is already down. Yep, he's toast. What do you mean invalid target? He's right there. And poison, Let's be done with this guy. He's healing right now, so the poison will do its grim work. Target is too far for healing. I could attack these fools. To use this, and we cannot do both, unfortunately. That was a good shot, though. Critical damage! Boys, we got one. We're off to the next.
Save me! Oh, do save me!
I'm healing you, I'm doing my best!
Ah! Someone help me! Please!
I could also save Alfie. Or we could murderize this asshole. Or potentially kill Wolgraff. Or kill this guy.
A taste of the gathering storm.
Easy peasy. Alright, these guys are aiming for my spider now. That's so much better. Perfect. This is great. This is ideal. Wait, whoa, what happened to you? Do you happen to be crippled? Or dead? We got him, boys. He's taking half the damage, but he's running away, so I don't know what he's thinking. Okay, the critical is a problem. Let's reduce the damage and bleed her to death. I said bleed. Maybe I didn't have enough points to do both. That was a very nice shot.
Ah! Someone help me, please!
I'm healing you. What more is there to do?
Save me! Oh, do save me!
Wolgraff is all better now. Alfie too. I'm a little worried after the battle is over and what will happen to that thing on the floor, all that goop. Is my spider still alive? Yep. She's there. What are these guys doing? What are all these effects? I could start heading over there with him, but this is going to take a while. Do I want to do that? I'm gonna step all over garbage, though. I could, I can't heal Alfie! Poop is gone. Nothing on the ground anymore.
I invoke the power of the giants.
I'll take this one instead. Go after them, Spidey! Has it been like 5 turns yet? I want to resummon, what's his face? Nick. Headless Nick. What is this guy doing, even? Why are you so healthy? Get poisoned and die. Sorry, having a drink? Can I reach this guy and poison him? Oh yes, I can. Oh yes, I will. Target is too far. Isn't that the point? I'm a ranger, hello?
Eternal silence awaits you.
Oh my god! What was the damage? Come on, one more.
Ah! Someone help me, please!
Let's get on with it, boys. Stop complaining. I got you. You're fine.
Save me!
Alfie seems to be healing.
Save me!
I don't know how or why, but he seems to be healing. Target is out of sight. Can anything reach her? She's too freaking far away.
Who dipped your boots in honey?
Try running away now. Let's see it. She has these two. How can I get there fast? Maybe I don't have to. She's got one more turn. She dies next turn. This guy will have to come back to us eventually. And I can't aim for you because you're like a million miles away from me.
Ah! Someone help me!
Perhaps Woolgraf can do something. Target is too far. God damn it! How about now? Target is too far. Can't use anything against this guy. Can I even see him from here? So if my spider dies, he's running even further away! Whoa, what is this? Well, well, well. I need to get rid of all this garbage. Yep, Spider's dead. Lady, please. Wait, why is she dying? Didn't we heal her? She was poisoned or something?
Back into the fray.
There you go. All better now. Can I cancel this effect? I would like to cancel this effect.
Target acquired.
Oh, okay. I can disable it by clicking it again. Gotcha. It will take too long to get to that guy. With hastened, I can do this, and maybe this, and then we can hide into the shadows again.
Away from me, fiend! Away!
I can freeze! Oh my god! Target is too far. Come on! Get on with it! Jesus, let me play the game! You guys don't do anything at all. You just exist.
Save me! Oh, do save me!
Who is this? Oh, he's the only guy who made it. Well, no. I'll save my points. Well, excuse me? Where do you think you're going? Walk in the shadows and try and get behind him, I guess. Or in front of him. Both work. Oh, and the hastened is all... Oh, I stepped on the fucking poison! And he didn't! We're so close to town.
Away from me, fiend! Away!
can't pick him up. I can slow him. Can any of my other spells reach? This one, no. It needs like 1,000,000 points. If only there wasn't a boulder in the way. What? You didn't mean to do that. Now we have a cooldown on that one ability for like God knows how long.
Ah! Someone, help me, please!
You know, thankfully next turn this guy is dead, so I won't have to do anything. Every target is way too far from me. I'll just heal the lady. Target is out of sight. Is he now?
Save me! Oh, do save me!
Why didn't I get to attack with Ken? What happened? He's right here. Oh wait, this is Woolgraf. What is happening to Woolgraf? Why didn't I attack?
Ah! Someone, help me, please!
We're helping you. Wait for it. Jesus freaking Christ. There we go. Miss. Your assistance is not needed. You may go back to your post. Thank you very much for coming. Appreciate it. All saber. One of my things is destroyed.
I'm sure the goblins wouldn't mind. They could eat off him for weeks.
They'd make a feast out of old Fumble, all right.
Fun with fluids. Come on, we're almost there. I need to go back and collect my my loot. Are we there yet?
The world is not immaculate as yet, friend. Be wary. Be vigilant.
Don't you mind me, for I am saved.
That is a lot of reputation.
Silver Glen! We did it! Oh, you did it! Oh, Mara, my love! Truly have we been delivered. You live, Alfie lives, and I do too. Oh, joyous hour! I still can't believe it! Silver Glen! What is to become of us here, I wonder? Oh, but I know, don't I? A blacksmith I was in Hunter's Edge, and a blacksmith I'll remain, for such is my one purpose in life. Aye, come what may, your knightship, I thank you for standing by me, by us, during our hour of need. I thank you.
You're very welcome. See ya! Can I talk to Alfie before you go? Oh no, okay. Back we go to collect whatever the heck these guys dropped. Enlarged tusk. Yoink. Avatar of Storm Scroll. Is that all? We're supposed to go this way to the shack, but I was distracted by the blood. What is this?
Stop for death, or it will stop for you. Oblige death now, for it obliges you. Tell me, traveler, do you wish to die?
For science, we need to do this.
Yes.
And how will you die, then? Do you wish for a long courtship with the Reaper, or for a quick and wild affair?
I wish to die quickly.
Death flies, bat-like, rapid, and swallows you whole. Goodbye.
I said I wanted to die quickly! This is the slowest death in history! Oh boy. Why is Jahan immune? What is going on?
I'm fading. Fast.
How long does this thing last? So wait, it never stops until I die. Okay. Okay, no. Let us not die. We have so much to live for. Oh, the camera changed.
Stop for death.
No, I don't want to die.
Death sends its finest carriage for you. Yet you deign to step inside? An insult, yes, but unhappy guests are so unpleasant.
I think it was eager to seeing me die, and it sounded extremely disappointed.
What have you got stashed in here, Mrs. Cottontail?
Out of the wilds, you've entered into the embrace of Immaculates. Salutations.
No, 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 I'm going the wrong way again. And please stop rotating my camera. Wait, is this the entry point?
Did you see that? A shadow just sprang to life.
Strange magic indeed. Perhaps we're nearing the White Witch's lair.
I didn't see nothing. We're almost there. Oh, that I saw. An immaculate summoner.
Ah, the Source Hunter. It is my greatest pleasure to announce to you that we Immaculates have captured the feared White Witch and quarantined her house of horrors. Yes, the greatest known threat to Rivellon has been neutralized, thanks in no small part to you, Source Hunter. Your activities in Sicil drove the snake to her den, and that's where we Immaculates sprang our trap.
I don't believe you. What do you have on you? Make a target immune to being electrified. Maybe not. Who are you?
I am a proud Immaculate, sworn to use my summoner's expertise in service of the goddess's one way and the greater good.
I need to question the White Witch about her involvement in the murder of Consular Jake.
Ah, the High Counselor of Sicile. We mourned his tragic death. Yes, every Immaculate honors the memory of that noble man. Still, Source Hunter, I am sworn on my life to guard this quarantine. I serve a higher authority than yours, and will not waver in my duty.
Why is my charm -1? Did we change something in my clothes? That's peculiar. I'm gonna save here and try it. You said you mourned the death of Chancellor Jake. With your help, we can put his murder to rest. Oh, it's 3. Again, I'm winning this argument.
I would be remiss not to do my part to close that terrible chapter of the Counselor's legacy. Go on then, Source Hunter. But please tell no Immaculate I let you pass, or it will be my life.
I don't care. Get out of my way.
What's that? I think there are hidden foes ahead.
Did you say hidden foes? Tiny electric mushrooms? That was easy, but it was garbage.
Are you addressing us?
Talking mushroom, and now I've seen everything.
Oh, somehow we doubt that very much. Have you ever seen a dragon's pajamas? A rat in a Sunday hat? No, Source Hunter. We do believe this life hasn't finished surprising you. Not in the least.
What do you know about this barrier?
It's quite a lovely sort of barrier, isn't it? Who doesn't enjoy a gentle, breezy motion against one's backside after all? Then again, we suspect it's been hoisted up by some not-so-savoury characters, and we happen to know just how to remove it. The only trouble is finding the right sort of clever, sort of intrepid sort of person to entrust such a secret to. Here's what we propose. We've a fresh batch of 3 brain teasers hot off our thinking caps. Perhaps, if you can answer them correctly, we might find you spirited enough to entrust with the barrier's deepest, darkest secrets. But it isn't all fun and games. We hardly offer second chances to the beriddled. If you give us a single false answer, we'll clam up like morning glories at midnight. So, do you have what it takes?
Probably not, but I'll try.
This is better news than the Orc Queen misplacing her thumbscrew. But enough delays. Let us begin. Your first riddle begins thus. The ravenous brute tore down my chartreuse gown, ripped out my silken hair by its roots, wrenched my children from me, and fed me to the hogs. Who am I?
Ravenous brute tore down my chartreuse gown. I don't even know what that is. An ear of corn?
That's right. An ear of corn fits perfectly.
Bravo, bravo, bravissimo! An ear of corn indeed. Can you imagine a sheep in a chartreuse gown? A pumpkin with silken hair? The fantasies of a fool. Now, on to our second riddle. And this one's sure to stump you. I cannot lie, I cannot lay, but only lie. Who am I?
I cannot lie, I cannot lay, but only lie? A stone.
That's right. A stone fits perfectly.
You've done it again! I'm thrilled. I'm amazed. I'm liable to present the very last riddle. This one will blow you out of your stockings, so hold on tight. I've a neck as long as twice the width of a toad's tail, as many eyes as half the number of seasons per annum. I'm known to cause hurricanes in the Far East merely by taking off 2 minutes too late. Who am I?
Have a neck as long as twice the width of a toad's tail? I don't know what a wither vein is. Some of these words are... I don't understand them. As many eyes as half the number of seasons per annum? Annum is what, the year or something? Some words I don't understand. I'm known to cause hurricanes in the Far East merely by taking off 2 minutes too late. Butterfly?
Ooh, very good. Very good. The last person who tried to solve that riddle puffed away in a small impish huff, mumbling about space-time. But not you. You stuck it out until the very end, you crafty little so-and-so.
That last one was, chance, I guess? Huh.
So, what would you like to know?
What do you know about this barrier?
One thing we know for certain. This barrier doesn't belong here. The wizard Maradino knew as much when he started poking around here. He developed a spell to remove it, but his fancy was caught elsewhere before he bothered to implement it. Down the spell dropped, and up we scooped it. Unfortunately, we aren't quite human enough to get it to work. But you've proven yourself just the right sort of clever, sort of intrepid sort of person we'd love to entrust such a secret to.
What do you know about the White Witch?
We thought you'd never ask. What would you like to know?
Who is she exactly?
Some call her the Guardian of Lucula. And by our estimations, she's more than earned the title. She's a healing witch, concerned mostly with the safety of the living souls, animals and plants alike, of this forest. And she's been here since even before our great-great-great-great-grandmother, Francisca Toadstool the 44th, can recall. We've long lodged adjacent to her little cabin, and she used to greet us with a "How do you do?" every morning. We do hope she's not entangled in anything unsavory. What a shame it'd be if someone with a penchant for heavy-handed hoe-wielding moved in.
Do you know anything about the White Witch's involvement in the murder of Councillor Jake?
Murder? That doesn't sound like her at all, no. Much more interested in patching things up than tearing them down, that one. Then again, it's hard to tell on what stalk a person truly stands until you've seen them at the end of their rope. Isn't that so? We suppose if someone held a sword to our caps, we'd fight them with every last spore we had.
Where's the White Witch?
Somewhere in her cabin, as far as we know. The last we saw her, she and her apprentice Almina were rushing inside, whispering to one another. They seemed rather anxious. Perhaps they knew that those Immaculates were on their trail. A group of them followed some time after and erected the barrier around the cabin. We haven't seen the White Witch or Almina since.
So you told us what you know, but you cannot bring this down now, can you? It's just a big bubble of spells.
Are you so desperate for company that you've taken to befriending fungi? One thing we know for certain. This barrier doesn't belong here. Down the spell dropped, and up we scooped it. Unfortunately, we aren't quite...
I don't suppose we're able to do anything here at the moment. No clue. Hi there.
Are you addressing us?
What is going on right now?
One thing we know for certain, down the spell dropped, and up we scooped it.
Those are the same mushrooms? Did I go around it already? And I probably rotated, didn't I? That is so freaking weird. No, we're not allowed inside, that's for certain. Running our progress, we'll have to find a way to remove it before we can investigate further. So maybe we need to find that guy, Maradino or something? That would be my best guess. Let's keep exploring then. So there are two sides of mushrooms, the left and the right, and they both have the same exact dialogue. Cool. We could go here and continue on up here. Also, there are some buildings there that I would like to investigate.
Beware of the lost ones out there, Wanderer. Their blood is impure.
Okay, Goofy. Oh. Well, maybe just... Excuse me!
Wait! Stop! Can it be? A source hunter? Oh, my fortune! My fate! I am saved! They're coming for me! They know I've escaped! And they won't stop until they've sliced me in two and corrupted my corpse with darkness!
Who are you?
I am Samid, once a humble miner, once a devoted immaculate, now a refugee in flight from both religion and home.
Who is coming for you exactly?
The cult, the dark heart of the immaculates, the corrupted few who lead their trusting converts upon a path paved with source. Well, they won't stop until they've silenced me, and worse.
Do you know where I can find the White Witch?
The witch? Why, her cabin is only a short walk from here. Look!
Yeah, I've been there. I can't get inside.
I'd always heard tell that she, the strange and silent keeper of Luculla, was a sorcerer herself. Though now I see that, if that were true, the Immaculates will be working with, not against her. As it stands, the conduit herself ordered that the witch be contained at all costs. I know not why, but any enemy to this band of demons is a friend to all else.
Tell me about the Immaculates.
I once counted myself among their most faithful. Such a devotee to the Immaculate Way was I, that I rose swiftly through its ranks, became privy to each of the esoteric rituals of the Immaculate Method.
So you've read the books, huh?
But in time, I discovered too much. When I was granted access to Sacred Stone, the most protected Immaculate village, I watched with horror as our enlightened leaders unabashedly performed darkest source magic. I immediately reported this corruption to our highest priest, Lady Attenbearer. I'll never forget her laugh. Mirthless and savage. She was one of them. A sorcerer.
I don't know what you expected.
I escaped that terrible place as quickly as my feet could fly. And now, you must do what I cannot. You must end the darkness that has consumed the Immaculate Way. The source that corrupts it.
You mentioned the protected village, Sacred Stone. Where can I find it?
To gain access to that nest of vipers, you'll have to become one of us. One of them, that is. Speak to Loik, the Immaculate Abbot of the village to the north. Silver Glen, it's called. He'll be only too eager to gain another convert, and only the initiated are granted access to Sacred Stone. Source Hunter, in the name of the innocent Immaculates, those unaware of the fanged head that leads them, I pray you will expose the truth. So many of us sought only spirit. We had no idea what we'd be asked to sacrifice in return.
Bye. He didn't tell us anything we didn't know already. That's the thing. And we do need to read the second book to be a part of the Immaculates. Where do we find the second book? I do not know. Is that a nest?
I can only hope this might be a magpie's nest.
Metal scraps. Oh, that's a big spider. I cannot see it from this side, though. Yes. And yes. Duelist and priest.
In her holy name, halt! You shall not tread upon this immaculate road.
I like your underwear. Why do you refuse me passage?
Has rot taken your ears? I say this is an immaculate road. Only those blessed with Loic's sanction may pass here.
You sure? I have a lot of charm. Surely a man as wise as you can decide for himself who may or mayn't pass. Get wrecked.
Come to think of it, yeah, you're absolutely right. I am an immaculate just as much as Loic is, and I say you may pass. So there, be on your guard though, for vicious creatures crawl upon these sands. Find the skull of stone, but don't stray any further unless you wish to face foes greater than those that haunt most dreamscapes.
Do you think I'm strong enough to survive this passage?
There's no shame in preparing for the goddess's trial with a careful hand, my future friend. Heed my words. You do well to try your strength in lesser combat before facing what lies beyond this point.
I see. That means we're probably underleveled for this.
Goddess be with you, knowledgeable one.
You guys have anything on you? No. I'll take what's behind you, though.
Careful, friend. The wasted lands beyond this bridge are overrun with lost ones, vile creatures, unreachable by the goddess's good news. Travel the northernmost route if you wish to find the Immaculate Way, but keep your sword at the ready.
You guys are scaring me.
Goddess's greetings, traveler. Be wary while wandering these northern plains. They're hardly hospitable to the goddess's chosen, but traverse them we must if we are to find the one way.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. We're going. I've decided. Is this guy dead?
Goddess's greetings, traveler.
Yeah, I know already. I know, I'm fine.
What have you got stashed in here, Mrs. Cottontail?
Mrs. Cottontail, what are you doing? What are all these? Does this look better on him? I don't know. Maybe this one... Oh, yeah. Can I see it, please? Oh, yeah, absolutely. This is so much prettier. Thank you, Mrs. Cottontail. Is that blood? Is that a troll? A dead troll?
I suppose we'll be spared the troll toll this time around.
Better a toll than being spun into dinner.
I need haste! A tempest of dust. What happened to the lush forests of Luculla?
These high plains seem a far more treacherous landscape.
Yes, but... chest. I'm sorry, why 3 lore master? Who is currently our lore master? Both of these need 3 lore master. She's got 0, he's got 1, 0, and 2. Boom. It's not as good. Where's the rest of the stuff I just picked up? Oh, he's got it. $54. Yes. Can she equip that? Requires dexterity 10. And I'm not of high level enough to use this. It's a good crossbow though. You know, I've changed my mind. Maybe I should go. Well, we didn't meet with anybody. I don't know how hard it is to stay up here and fight. But if this guy said so, it's probably to our best interest to turn around and go back to Silver Glen and head north. Have a look around in that huge building. There's probably paintings. And I like paintings a lot. No, this is the wrong place. Nice and cozy. Where's my friend Goofy?
The world is not immaculate as yet, friend. Be wary.
Oh, wait. Did the blacksmith settle? Hey!
My champion, my healer and protector. How delightful it is to see you again.
And how are you doing, Alfie?
Oh, I'm doing dandy. Thank you for asking. My wound is quite healed. A bit tender still, but coming along nicely. The powers that be have been going quite easy on me since we've been here. In fact, I'm expecting a promotion from Beast of Burden to House Guardian any day now. Better house, better food, and less cargo carrying shall soon be my lot.
Tell me about your masters.
Our little adventure hasn't changed them all that much, I think. We're still kindly enough, without being truly affectionate to me, but I'm not one for cuddling anyway. They bicker too, just like they always used to, but with a playful glint in their eyes I never really saw before. And the strange noises they sometimes make in the night, they do happen rather more frequently. Perhaps they caught a chill in the woods, poor souls.
Okay, too much information, buddy. I'm going inside.
For the love of the gods, Mara, let it go. Welcome, your knightship. Oh, be welcome indeed. As you can see, we have set up shop here in Silverglen. And as a matter of course, you'll get my wares at prices that no one else has a right to claim from me.
Tell me more. This stuff are great. My boy. You also have a sash. You said your prices would be affordable. What is this? This is insane. Everything is so expensive. No, I don't want anything. You know what? You can have my shields. You can have my helmets. You can have this thing too. I'll keep that. There you go. And oh, I forgot about this one. No, I got better stuff. Thank you. Bye. How are you, Bjorn?
I've a song in my heart and a spring in my step, my liege. I've had orcs on my tail and bandits to boot, and yet I live. How can I be anything but happy?
How's the smithy?
Oh, the smithy's doing grandly, your knightship. Thanks to your valiant rescue of Alfie, I haven't had to abandon my most valuable gear, which means my products are up to the high standards you may expect from Bjorn Stoutborn. For such is my name, and such is my reputation.
Let's discuss your wife. I've been hearing you're having a lot of sex lately. I mean, how is she?
She's alive and kicking, my liege, just like she always was. Oh, certainly she can be a handful, but I wouldn't really have it any other way. We survived thanks to you, and each hour we are together I count as a blessing.
My, I see you appear and everything brightens. Such is the joy you have brought us. Please be ever welcome in our new establishment.
The wife doesn't have anything.
Boy, aren't you, Alfie?
How are you?
I'm swell and settled here in Silver Glen. I have a roof over my head instead of menacing forest canopies looming above. I have a cozy bed to sleep in instead of moss and leaves to lie on. I have a husband to cuddle come the night instead of having to stand and watch for bloodthirsty beasts that hunt by the moon. As you can tell, dear friend, I am well indeed.
How about your husband?
Oh, he's doing peachy. As am I. We do still feel great sadness for what happened to our friends in Hunter's Edge, but the selfish side that houses in every soul is mighty glad we made it out together. A new smithy, a new life. The gods are kind to us.
See you later then, both.
That doesn't look like your best work there, dear.
Hopefully they didn't notice that some of the tools are missing. Okay. Let's be on our way. To the north we go. No new recipes. Disappointing. So this whole place is part of Silver Glen. And I didn't explore earlier. Well, well. Why is your door open?
It's unacceptable. I want those goblins out of my mind by yesterday. Send another man. As many as it takes. A source hunter. My liege, I am at your disposal. I am Lawrence, the representative of the mining guild responsible for operations in Silver Glen. Please, valiant hunter, let us know how we can assist you.
Oh, the Italian wife sent me to find you. It's got nothing. Tell me about yourself.
Oh, I am no one special. Merely a humble servant of the guild and shepherd to the happy flock of miners within this settlement.
Happy flock of miners, you say?
My only cause for complaint, Your Grace, are these awful goblins. They're starving us out, refusing even a single honest miner his right to work. Perhaps, my most upright highness, you might be able to help us with this little problem.
I hate that you address me that way. What do you know about the Immaculates?
Enough to know the whole institution has been a blight on productivity. With the blessings of the conduit to replace a sense of a job well done, the miners care hardly at all for getting the mines back in good working order.
Let's talk about your troubles in the mines.
You must forgive me if I become somewhat overcome when discussing it, my liege. To think how I've been betrayed. To think how the humble miners of Silver Glen suffer. I invited a tribe of goblins to assist us in clearing the tenebrium from our mine, you see. The leader of the troop, a Saturn-spitting Satan named Drexis, promised to clear the tenebrium and be gone. When the job was done, though, he and his band of totem-brain fiends refused to vacate. They've kept close guard of the bridges to the mine since, and they'll slice whoever dares approach them into ribbons. These goblins follow Drexis like lemmings, Your Grace, and if only I could undo the traitor, they'd slither back to the swamp they crawled from. Drexis's head on my mantle would save countless miners from a slow starvation, my liege. What's one goblin over countless disenfranchised workers?
Okay. This is sensitive here. Let's save our game. Nadia has accused you of willfully endangering miners for profit.
Preposterous! What does that foreigner know about the affairs of Silver Glen? You do best to do as I do, my liege, and turn a deaf ear to her insane accusations. Please, Your Grace, I am completely at your disposal.
I hate you. Tell me about the goblins.
Those brutes! I invited them here to save our valued miners from the ill effects of clearing Tenebrium, and those interlopers met my invitation with a hostile takeover. They haven't allowed a single human miner past them in months, and meanwhile my men have all but forgotten their vocation and turned instead to their damned religion.
What can you tell me about Tenebrium?
Useless stuff, my liege. Worse than common dirt. But 10 times as difficult to extract and infinitely more dangerous. If only we'd known in advance the terrible effect rot would have, we would have stopped trying to clear it immediately.
What is rot, exactly?
Yes, a dreadful business that. I've been fortunate enough to avoid the sickness so far, my liege, but my heart truly breaks for the families of those who've been afflicted. You see, my liege, when a miner has been overlong exposed to Tenebrium, he begins showing certain symptoms. Gangrene about the extremities, fatigue, malaise. At first, we attributed these symptoms to, well, to poor diet, laziness, and general malingering. Had we known then what we've since discovered, we never would have continued operations. But alas, mistakes were made, and those we lost can never be brought back, no matter what that crackpot conduit would have one believe.
Care to tell me more?
My liege, you ought not to concern yourself with the fraudulent leader of a crackpot cult. Really, the whole affair is an utter embarrassment to Silver Glen. Some insane huckster calling herself the conduit of the goddess made her way to Silver Glen at the height of the rot's hold on our miners. The people were desperate, you see. When by magic or illusion she managed to cure a handful of them of the affliction, every last one of the bunch began speaking of her as though she were some messiah. Now most of the town is taken with her little cult of immaculates, as she calls them.
So I take it you're not one of them.
Fortunately for her, she disappeared shortly after her little trick. Or I would have thrown her into prison and swallowed the key myself. Imagine hypnotizing an entire town with nothing more than snake oil.
Do you remember a miner named Ben?
Ah, yes. Ben. Of course, one of our many noble miners, Your Grace. A smallish man. I believe he's around here somewhere, isn't he?
Key to the mine office, we need that. Easy as pie. Oh. I've never tried pickpocketing. Oh. Yoink. Oh my god, we did it. Let's get some freezing arrows. The lack of paintings is disturbing. Okay, we got the key. Hopefully it wasn't for this very room. That would be very, very disappointing.
Over here, sweet cheeks.
Hey!
Aching to share a moment together.
They say a witch lives in the woods east of here, but I've never seen her myself. One day the conduit will smite her.
Yeah, just minors.
I'd like to order a drink, please.
What can I get you, honey?
A double whiskey, if you please.
Sure thing, darling.
Source hunter, eh? What brings you to this neck of the woods? Goblins, the orcs, the cult, or the whole pretty bouquet? Tell me about yourself.
Don't be surprised if you hear more than a few unkind words about yours truly around town. An overseer's got to enforce his share of unpopular guild decisions, you know. I'm finished with this one pony rodeo, though. I did my best by these roughnecks. And now it's time for old Brandon to take a load off. In fact, you may be able to help speed my retirement plan along.
Through my very veins.
Something is definitely fishy here, but I'm gonna hear him out.
I must say, I'm also intrigued.
Oh, I knew a source hunter'd perk up at the sound of a challenge.
Let's discuss your retirement plan.
Between you and me, the Troll King's sitting on a piece of treasure of more value than even he knows. A metal called tenebrium that can fetch a prettier sum than its weight in gold. I intend to lift it, sell it, and live out the rest of me days in comfort. The devil's in the details, though, and I haven't managed to find a way to access the King's cave, much less make off with the stuff without being noticed. But you're a source hunter. You can sniff out any point of mystery. So let's make a deal, You find the tenebrium and bring it to me, and I'll deliver you a few pieces of information about Silverglen, and Lawrence in particular, that are sure to make your mouth water.
Not gonna lie, that's tempting, but isn't tenebrium toxic?
I wouldn't wish the wrath on me worst enemy, though. So let me give you a little something to contain the tenebrium bars. It's lined with the fragments of a special stone that keeps rats' ill effects at bay.
Tell me more about the Troll King.
Apart from Gungir's stature and incurable case of the uglies, he's not so different from a parakeet. Got a brain the size of a pea, and a fervent passion for all things bright and shiny. The nutty oaf sits on a river of silver beneath these mines, but leases it to the mining company for a fraction of its worth in gold. He'd rather put those hefty minions of his on toll duty than mine these hills himself for 5 times the reward. I can't be certain myself where his cave is located, but at least one of those oaf lackeys of his must know where to look. They've got to do something with all the gold they've gathered in the course of guarding those damn bridges, haven't they? I'm no man to refuse a source hunter. Ask away, friend.
What are goblins doing here?
Lawrence actually invited those bug-eyed creeps here himself. The miners were dropping like flies, and goblins had more of a natural tolerance for the work. Little did we know they'd overrun the place in a matter of months.
What do you know about the Immaculates?
Now I could say
That
you
circus rolled into town shortly after the tenebrium was discovered. Some freak woman with a freak gemstone managed to cure rot by some strange magic and convinced most of the locals that she were the conduit of the goddess or some such tripe.
Do you know anything about a miner named Ben?
I remember him well. Decent man, strong-backed, with something of a funny accent, no? He managed to leave Silver Glen alive, but as I recall, the symptoms of wrath were already upon him.
So there's a chance he's still alive.
cutie pie.
What about the rot?
Rot? Oh, you're a curious sort of fella, aren't you? Ask around. Half the men here have a brother who died from it. The other half were cured by that cult.
Can you tell me about Inebrium?
A strange sort of substance, discovered here around 2 years ago, and folks have been clamouring to get their paws on the rancid stuff ever since. To the right buyer, it's worth more than diamonds.
Very interesting. But it's time. We took a break. And I will see you all. Everybody's so noisy around here, oh my god. I'll see you all in the next episode of Divinity Original Sin. Until then, thank you everybody for watching. Have fun, whatever you do. Take care of yourselves and do not forget, keep on gaming. I will see you all next time.